Hello everyone, we're back, and today we're going to try Trader Joe's chocolate coffee granola. That looks very appetizing.
So we recently put up a review of the vanilla almond granola, and numerous people across, several different social media outlets mentioned this one, and I was like, you know what, I think we have that on deck for a review. So we're just gonna try it right now for the first time, never had it before. We've had some other similar granolas from Trader Joe's, which is the first time we've had this one.
That's good.
Once again, there's some enormous chunks.
Wow.
Like, did you just break?
No.
Break them apart. Oh. Well, here's one. That's
They
more,
remind me of lava rocks.
yeah, like pumice stones.
Yeah, they're pretty big. The size of my earring.
Yeah, you gotta break those apart for sure.
Yeah, they look really dark in color.
Yeah, they're almost black. They're very dark brown.
Anyway, I'm gonna let mine sit just 1 second in the milk.
It's very rich.
It is very rich.
It's not as sweet as I thought it would be.
No.
I'd say it's equal parts coffee and chocolate.
Yeah, I would say so too. And they're not as rigid as I thought once you start eating them. They look deceptively like they're gonna be like teeth breaking, jaw breaking, but they're not. They actually break easily.
I feel like even maybe a little softer than some of the other granolas we have from
I agree.
Well, in general, but Trader Joe's, for some reason, these do feel softer, like easier to chew.
Yeah.
Not like rocks. It is turning the milk kind of a brown color. I guess you can't really see that on camera here. With chocolate cereals, you always have to taste the milk. That's half of the fun, is drinking the chocolate milk at the end.
But yeah, no, I agree. The flavors, they do blend nicely. One doesn't overpower the other one. You get a nice balance of both the coffee. And I would say it's not like, is it like a dark chocolate, slightly dark chocolate flavor? But it's not bitter.
Not super bitter.
Me. Well, that's not to me.
I mean, I feel like I would want it to be a little sweeter almost.
I just got a bite of I'm assuming, does this have some kind of chocolate chip? Because I got a little bite of a chocolate piece and it's sweeter than the rest of the granola. Which is very interesting. Literally, as you said that, I bit into a little piece of chocolate and it tasted a lot sweeter than the other parts of this granola. But
yeah, well, it has cocoa powder as well as actual dark chocolate. So I don't know, maybe there are pieces of dark chocolate floating throughout. I haven't gotten one yet.
I hope you do. It's actually pretty sweet for being dark chocolate. But yeah, I'd like to try this next with Greek yogurt. We eat a lot of Greek yogurt at home. And I think that would be a very good snack to have in the afternoon. Check that out later.
I like this about as much as I like the vanilla almond granola. I know we've tried many different types of granola from Trader Joe's throughout the years. That's just the most recent one. I don't think any others are fresh in my memory like that one.
They didn't have just a coffee granola at any point.
No, we reviewed a caramel coffee granola back when it was what we called Coffee Palooza. Trader Joe's rolled out, I think it was the spring of 2017.
That's right.
They rolled out dozens and dozens of coffee products.
Yeah.
And you can look that up on our blog. Maybe we'll drop a link below. And I feel like, yeah, it was similar to this, but sweeter. It was a coffee caramel, and the caramel, of course, was fairly sweet. I think most normal adults, are really gonna love this because it's not overly sweet. It's not overly candy-ified.
No.
It's almost too much coffee flavor for me.
Really?
I'm not a huge coffee guy. I have to be in a particular mood to drink coffee. I go for energy drinks. In that sense, my palate is like a 13-year-old. Like I like to think of myself as like an adventurous 13-year-old.
On the other hand, I can drink a lot of coffee, a little too much, I think, at times. So this is very good. I want to try it with coffee now. Like, actually, my cup of joe, I haven't had it yet, so I will save some of this for when I have it with coffee. It might blend even more nicely with an actual job. Looks like this is retailing for $3.99, which is pretty decent for the size amount you're getting.
It's 12 ounces.
Yeah.
And it's a resealable bag.
Yes. A huge plus. I love when they do that. Then it stays nice and fresh. I would buy this again. I think in the future, if they have it as a, if it's not a seasonal product, I would totally buy this. Just because I really do love the coffee. And again, the chocolate isn't over the top for me, which is a huge plus. So yeah.
So what score would you give this?
I'm gonna say an 8.
I give it a 7.5. Exactly what I gave to the vanilla.
Okay.
But yeah, that's kind of predictable that you would like this one a little more. Most of the people who commented say that they prefer this one for sure over the vanilla. I like them both the same for different reasons.
I think just because of the vanilla one seemed a little more rigid than this one.
It did actually.
Kind of hurt like my teeth a little bit, so I was so like cautious when I would eat it. But this one seems to just easily break up as you're chewing it, so.
It does pass the delicious milk test.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I'll try mine. See if it's good too.
They should sell that as a beverage.
You're right. That is really good. Yeah. So how else would I would try it with Greek yogurt, maybe cottage cheese. I know that's a little like, but I think I would try it with sprinkling a little bit on cottage cheese.
Or
ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, that's.
Or chocolate ice cream.
Or chocolate ice cream.
If you want to go double chocolate coffee.
Yeah, we'll have to try that and see what we think of it. I'm sure it's gonna blend nicely. So. Yeah.
So she gives it an 8. I give it 7.5. So 7 3/4 is our average score, which is not bad.
No.
Not bad. Definitely check it out if you like chocolate and coffee. We've reviewed over 2,300 Trader Joe's brand products on our blog at www.whatsgoodatraderjoes.com. So head over there, check it out, like the video, hit subscribe if you want a steady stream of close-up looks of Trader Joe's products. We'll see you on the next review. Bye for now.